James Gunn's Superman unleashes cinematic dynamite by giving away the first look at DC's nemesis, Superman, and Lex Luthor. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. Gunn is gearing up for Metropolis' mightiest meeting by reimagining the classic world of Clark Kent, churning out his dual life while the villain, Luthor, continues his vendetta against him. James Gunn's Superman, soaring into theaters on July 11, 2025, sparked the lights up in the entire DC universe, DCU. The new Superman reboot from James Gunn just dropped some serious excitement for comic fans. A fresh image shared by Collider on April 12, 2025, shows Clark Kent and Lex Luthor locked in an intense stare that is nothing short of a defining moment for the DC's movie. David Corenswet's portrayal of Clark is about quiet intensity, while Nicholas Holt's Lex has that sly smirk that spells trouble. The picture gives us a sneak peek into the heart of the DC Universe's fresh start, hitting theaters on July 11, 2025. Starring David Corenswet as the man in blue and red with a big S, our crusader with a cape, flying high to secure Metropolis along with his ultimate enemy, Lex Luthor, played by Nicholas Holt. With the latest BTS image of Superman and Luthor hawking at each other while the director smirks at his creation, this first film of the DC Universe screams intrigue at many levels. With this newly circulating image, one thing is sure: Holt is gearing up to shadow Kent hard, and the Caped Crusader must come up with all he has. The director has already kept it a no secret that fans can expect a complete overhaul of previous franchise versions. During an interview with Collider, Gunn mentioned that he would tweak the lens through which the audience would view Kent and Luthor. He will inject both characters with much humanity, making them stand out in their own spaces. With Gunn leading the charge, we all can expect a showdown that is as smart as action-packed because it is brain versus brawn, and all cards are laid on the table. The trailer for Gunn's Superman was released in December 2024, giving fans a sneak peek of the kryptonite jab on their way. The first look of Nemesis, coming face-to-face, has the fans buzzing excitedly. While some old-school fans might miss Henry Cavill in the blue suit, Corenswet is not shying away from establishing his might, especially after those intense action sequences and emotionally charged expressions, screaming success. Superman will be released in theaters and IMAX on July 11, 2025, in North America and internationally beginning July 9th. What is wild about DC's Superman is that it is not flying solo. Gunn, co-running DC Studios with Peter Safran, plans to expand the universe in all corners. The film introduces a younger Clark, still figuring out his role as a reporter and hero, while also getting Nathan Fillion as Green Lantern Guy Gardner, Isabel Merced as Hawkgirl, and Anthony Carrigan as Metamorpho on board set to fly into theaters on July 11, 2025. Gunn's Superman is the key that unlocks the entire DC Universe, DCU, a fresh slate where heroes, villains, and stories collide in ways we haven't thought of. With David Corenswet as Clark Kent and a vibe of equal parts heart and grit, this film feels like the start of something massive. Giancarlo Esposito, a master of captivating villainy, is again stirring excitement in the comic book realm. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. Fresh from his thrilling debut in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, as Seth Volker, aka Sidewinder, in Captain America, Brave New World, this talented actor is now setting his sights on a chilling new role, Mr. Freeze in James Gunn's reimagining of the DC Universe, DCU. Esposito's knack for imbuing complex characters with deep emotional resonance could make his portrayal of this tragic Batman villain a game-changer for Gunn's reboot. Giancarlo Esposito, a master of captivating villainy, is again stirring excitement in the comic book realm. Therefore, Esposito isn't content with staying in one universe and eyeing a debut in the DC Universe. In a recent interview with IGN at Fan Expo Cleveland, the 66-year-old actor expressed his desire to cross the comic book divide and join James Gunn's DCU. His dream role? Victor Fries, better known as Mr. Freeze, is a Batman villain whose tragic backstory and icy demeanor could perfectly fit Esposito's signature intensity. Via IGN, Giancarlo Esposito has long been a well-known name in the entertainment industry, primarily due to his unforgettable portrayal of Gustavo "Gus" Fring in Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. In 2025, Esposito joined the Marvel Cinematic Universe, taking on the role of Sidewinder, the leader of the Serpent Society, in Captain America, Brave New World. Esposito's character has received significant praise for his action-heavy performance. Debuting in the MCU with a villainous role has created an ideal opportunity for Esposito to portray Mr. Freeze, which sounds like great news for his fans. Gunn's track record with ensemble casts, Guardians of the Galaxy, The Suicide Squad, and his knack for balancing humor, heart, and action suggest that the brave and the bold will offer a Batman story unlike any we've seen. Adding a heavyweight like Esposito to the mix could elevate the film's villain game, giving Batman a foe as emotionally resonant as he is physically formidable. James Gunn, the visionary director and CEO of DC Studios, is gearing up to enter a new era with DC's first-ever interconnected universe, Chapter 1, Gods and Monsters. Among the slate of projects is The Brave and the Bold, a Batman reboot that promises to reintroduce the Dark Knight and his rogues gallery in a way that ties into the broader DCU tapestry. While no official casting announcements have been made for Mr. Freeze,